Hi everyone. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are. This is Dr. Lana. Welcome back. We are at Coast 154. This is such an honor and a privilege to keep talking to you every Saturday with your Saturday relax, respite, reset, recalibrate, and bleh, just relax. So, who am I? If we have not met before, and I'd love to meet more of you. Specialist gerontologist, Dr. Lana, specializing in all things living agelessly and aging like fine wine, family caregiving, bridging generational gaps, so important. And of course, as an entrepreneur, family caregiver, full time stuff, that is so important. The entrepreneurial life and how we blend that in. So, what are we going to talk about today? Can't talk about it enough, and it's the rage, and yet we're not doing it. What is it? Self care. Hmm. Now this came to me. Not that we haven't talked about self care before, but you know what happened to me? I just don't know how things happen. So, about 3 nights ago, I'm sitting on the floor with my laptop, this laptop that I'm talking to you from now, hmm and a cup of tea. And I was on a little ledge that, like I thought, on the other side of the laptop. What happens is I have no idea. I have no idea what bounced what, who bounced what, nothing. But the tea cup falls, doesn't break, it falls, and the tea spills and goes across to the laptop on the keyboard. And it was warm, of course, because I wasn't drinking cold tea. So it falls on the keyboard. Every single key is like locked away in tea. What do? Instinctively, well, first of all, it was like, uh, do something, do something. My brain froze for a bit. And then well, I can't do it now, but I can show you my phone. I just turned it to the side and, turn it upside down, put it on the towel. And then I had I had the blow dryer, so I had to find a blow dryer and just try to get that dry. Take as many things out, wipe it off as clean as I could. It's nighttime. Who am I gonna call, right? I'm just gonna say a prayer, and I'm just gonna just pray that it's working, and it is. Yay! So I'm talking to you from this. It drained over overnight. I did do a little more blow drying. I'm not recommending this to anybody. I ain't the techie person. I also had to blow dry the mouse, so that took a little while. But it was so interesting that when I was done, I'm thinking, how quickly did I act on this gadget, important as it is, on this gadget? Would I have acted the same for myself? Do we act the same? Do you take that care for yourself, as whether it's caregiver or as an older person, or you have an entrepreneurial, busy life? Would you would we take that? Well, I'm thinking, would I have taken that quick action if not something life threatening, but if something was really, really bad? Hmm. Like something fell on my toe the other day at work, the oxygen tank. Oh boy, did it hurt. I wasn't frantically jumping. I'm just like, okay, let me test see everything's broken, tape it together. It's fine. Mm-mm. But yeah, but the gadget, the appliance, I feel like it's gotta be done. Like it's the most urgent thing, one of the most urgent things ever. Have you ever felt that way? Why? So you know me, I had to research this a little bit. I'm like, why? Especially since a friend sent me, and she sent me a couple of things on ways to put yourself first. And we're gonna just talk about three of those. We're gonna talk about why we do these things, because it's always the why we do these things that can help us to. It's helped me to really see and get into our mind's eye and realize Self care really is about what we think about ourselves first. It is about how we view ourselves first, the value we put on ourselves, hmm. compared to the value that we, or the validation we might look for from others, or the value we place on others more than ourselves. Is that possible? Is that you? Definitely know that was me for a while. Oh, people pleasing. Oh, for sure, sure. 100%. But in recent times, it's really hit home that, it's got to be self care. So I'll give you this three, top three. We'll continue this as we go along. A few more, little tidbits. So the first three, don't commit to too many things. That's going to put your brain in a fuddle. You're hitting too many targets. And as a friend of mine says, you got 5 pots on the stove, none is ready. You're not feeling like you're finishing your assignments. You're overwhelmed and everybody hungry, right? Okay. Boundaries. How many times have we talked about boundaries? Set healthy boundaries in every relationship. Romantic relationship, family relationship, business relationship. If you have children, even with that, if you're a caregiver for family or for someone with an illness or for someone who's just needs a break for now and maybe back on their feet. Either way, take time to set the boundary in that relationship. We are one finite resource. When I'm gone, that is it. There ain't no more Lana. There's no more Dr. Lana. There's no more you. Set healthy boundaries. Boundaries that say, I take care of me. I value me. I value myself. I value my worth. It really is not just a matter of drinking tea, going to bed early, and, soaking your feet every now and then. No, it's so much more than that. Why do we do our gadgets first? Why do we do everyone else first? Where are we? So don't commit to too many things and overwhelm. Don't yes, 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 yes. Say yes to ourselves first. Oxygen mask first, remember. Healthy boundaries in every relationship. And third thing, be mindful of the things that you want to do. When was the last time you did anything that you wanted to do? I went to lunch with a good friend for the first time that I am too ashamed to say. I think it's probably 10 years. COVID notwithstanding, but it was a while. And we went to lunch. I'm like, wow, who knew? Why are we prioritizing things and gadgets? Is it because of the media around us? Is it because this thing here, this laptop is so connected to my body? Is it an organ? Is it vital for life? Technically, no, but how can I reach you without it? So, in my mind, the value of this made me just act quickly, take everything, do everything I could. I didn't even remember I had a blow dryer. Get that done, bring it down, get that sorted, get it dried up, get it fixed up. So, apart from society's putting emphasis on what's on the outside, the material possessions, they have so much value now. And we get less and less in our value. What about leading us to a place where we value ourselves? Now, that takes what we mentioned here, being mindful. Being mindfulness is as simple as this. Take it with me, a deep breath. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in for 4. Hold for 4. Breathe out for 4. Let's just do that together. Hold for 4. And exhale loudly for 4. And just that. Well, you can feel it. I felt it. Did you feel it? Calibrate yourself. Remember that we exist. The fact that we know we exist is such an honor. The fact that we are here is an honor. Contraptions, appliances, gadgets can be replaced. No one can replace you. No one. It's just one of us. We're worthy enough. Is it that we feel more accomplished and we can tick it off the box when we do something for a gadget or when we do something for somebody else? And taking care of ourselves, well, we get to that whenever. Are you struggling with prioritizing your needs? Are you trying to figure out, well, where am I going to fit in? Or are you just flat out like, you know what, I'll get to me whenever? Because that's not helping. Is it helping? Are you feeling better? Why is it that we will take care of the gadget more than we take care of this gadget, gift of life, of person, of health? We only got one us. So I also sound a little ranty, maybe a little more in self care than you may have heard me say before. But if you're struggling with that self care, let's chat about it. I have a free Zoom. We can talk about this. Meet me on the platform. Let's talk about challenges, private environment, free Zoom, just to talk about where you think you may be prioritizing other things than you and how you can do that in a realistic, practical way, of course. I'll leave the link below, but neglecting ourselves comes from a thought that we may not be valuing ourselves as we should, as we deserve, as you deserve. So let that just be from my heart to your heart, Dr. Lana saying, it's not the gadget, it's not the gizmo, it is the person. Let's value, worth, lift high, appreciate. I don't know of any more words. Can you? To maintain our physical, our mental, and our emotional health. Good morning, good evening, good night. Share this with a friend. Let us chat some more. Have your Saturday, or if it's Sunday, have your Sunday. But take care. There's only one you. There's only one you. There's only one me. There's only one you. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.